All right, well, we had the Algonquin boys soccer team on our air last night, the T-Hawks winning that game. We talked about what a good team they are and how they're always going to be at the top of the heap in Central Mass. Now, Sutton usually there as well. Now, the Sammies don't have the record we're used to seeing them with, but still a very talented team, and you know that feeder system. You know they're all coming up through that great Sutton youth soccer rank. So they can knock off anyone on any given night. Big night under the light for the Sammies, and a big night under the light for the T-Hawks. Pick this one up in the first half. This, of course, coming to you from Walsh Field. Max Michaud bearing in the shot, and Sutton's Brandon Elster with the save. Then Sutton's Nick Evangeline on the corner kick. A violent header, and Drew Camerano coming up with the save. T-Hawks with the cross. Elster snags it, and Elster's fired up, trying to pump up his lads. Algonquin's Patrick Sullivan, known as Sully to friends, on the one touch, but just wide. Algonquin on the run. Nolan Kessinger starts it and then flies ahead of everyone, gets it back. Kessinger buries it. 1-0 Algonquin, and the T-Hawks are jacked and pumped. Cole Akaselli with the headbutt, and then he fires on net, and Camerano is there for the save. Algonquin putting together a nice offensive sequence, and the shot just missing, looking for the upper 90. T-Hawks, fancy footwork. Look at that maneuver. And hey now, it's Daniel Grist with the shot in the save. And this one ends in a 1-1 tie. It's a big one for Sutton. Holy Name and South field hockey. First half scoreless game. Holy Name attacking. Naps peppering a couple shots on net, and Allison Boza with a couple big saves for South. Then it is Mackenzie Hogan with the drive. Sophia Monopoly is there for the blast, and Boza with a great save right on the doorstep. More Holy Name. Naps with some good passing. Hogan chipping it in front, and Ariana Romeo collects turnaround goal. 1-0 Holy Name. Naps continuing to pressure. Long drive gets through. Monopoly going with the Australian backhand, just wide of the net. South playing some defense. Cassie Quinlan charging out, blocks it, and clears it away. Holy Name getting offensive again. Boza with a kick save. Monopoly keeping it in. And a Boza, another couple big saves. Holy Name gets the win. 2-0 is your final. The Holy Cross football team beat Albany 37-0 over the weekend. They dominated in every aspect of the game. The route was just what the doctor ordered to get the Satyrs back on track.
It was a complete game. I think we were firing on all cylinders in all three phases. We came out with a great kickoff return. We followed that up with a touchdown drive. Defense came out with a 3-and-out. It doesn't get much better than that. We scored 3 of the first 4 times that we had the ball. So we put them in a deficit, and I think that changed our game plan. Our team continued to play well, and I think a lot of, some bounces went our way on top of that. So it turned out to be a rout in a game that we weren't expecting to be a rout. A big improvement. I mean, the biggest thing I think we did better than previous weeks was our tackling. It was a major point of emphasis. It always is, but it was an even bigger emphasis, and our guys have really bought into some of the technique and some of the philosophy behind what we're doing from that standpoint. But we tackled much better.
Holy Cross hosting Brown this Saturday afternoon at Fitton Field, and you can see the game live on Charter TV3. The Satyrs looking to put 2 wins in a row together and taking on a tough Bears squad. 1 o'clock right here on Charter TV3. The Assumption football team exploding offensively last Saturday, beating St. A's 51-19. The Hounds excelling in special teams as much as offense and defense, just putting it all together.
In the end, when we broke it down, 31 points came from special teams play, from 2 blocked punts, from a kick return for a touchdown, from we recovered a fumble in the end zone on a punt. We really were able to put it all together. When we came out in the first half, to be able to go down twice and score, on our first 2 possessions was something that, you know, kind of set the tone for the day. We had 2 3-and-outs and then 2 scores. You couldn't ask for a whole lot better start. And then it started to just kind of snowball a little bit.
And Assumption is back home this Friday night, taking on New Haven at 7 o'clock. Hey, how about them Hounds? Maybe a little frenzy. Assumption and New Haven on the frenzy Friday night.